Hi everyone, this is Lena from Trading Edge, and in this video I will cover Daymaster metal. Both of you, Yang metal and Ying metal, will be covered in this video. As I said in the previous video, the way you assess what Daymaster element you are, you go to this website. You can choose any website, but in my experience this one is the best, and you log in for free. And you enter your date of birth and hour of birth if you know it. On this occasion the hour of birth is irrelevant because I'm making a financial forecast only, and it's not needed for the financial forecast. However, if you wish to make a full forecast for yourself or for someone else, then you will need the time of birth as well. So in this example we're going to cover Yang metal first. And the Daymaster is only the heavenly stem. Don't look at the whole pillar because then it will get very confusing. We're looking only at the heavenly stem for the moment to see how this Daymaster will feature through the year 2024, through all the months. Just a very quick reminder, in one of my previous videos I said that this is the year now of the wood dragon, and I concluded that people who are wood and who are metal will make the most of money this year, because this is wood and this is earth. Dragon is earth, because these red arrows, they represent who exploits who. So wood exploits earth, therefore earth represents the money for wood, and metal exploits wood, therefore wood represents the money for metal. And this year is the wood dragon, which means there is a lot of wood in the energy of the year. This element is predominant, and for that reason overall this full year will be very successful for the metal element in terms of money making. There will be tons of opportunities on every corner. You guys this year are one of the two luckiest elements, the wood element and the metal element. Tons of opportunities for the whole year. And now we're going to look at the individual months to see how you will fare during each one month. So we're looking only at your Daymaster element, okay? We're not looking at the full picture. We're looking only here at the heavenly stem, which is the Daymaster. So January, there was a wood, it was a wood ox, therefore you have made a lot of money. It was a good month for you to make money, and you have made. So let me know in the comments below whether that is true or not, because I'm actually actively monitoring these forecasts because I'm committed to constantly improving and sharpening my skills. So I'm giving you here 10 for having the wood in January for you guys who have the metal Daymaster. However, because you are clashing with the earth on that basis here, you see earth here and you've got earth here in your earthly branch, because you're clashing with earth. When two earths happen at the same time, they clash together and they bring a lot of competition. I would say that you have had also a competitive month. You have had to deal with competition as well. So for that reason I'm giving it a -10 for the competition. However, if we focus only on the heavenly branch, as I promised in the beginning of the video, and not look here at this dragon, sorry, I just couldn't resist paying attention to this because it's like a thorn in my eyes, because we're in the year of the dragon, which is earth. So I said in the previous video, whoever has dragon or dog in their pillars will kind of suffer this year from competition, because it will be butting heads with another earth two earths in competition is not fun. It's very competitive and merciless and cold. Sorry about that I transgressed to this earthly branch. So from now on, I'm just gonna stick to the heavenly pillar, to the heavenly stem, which is your metal, yang metal. Okay, so in terms of metal is supported by ox. So if we're only looking at the metal heavenly stem, the day master, then in that case you will have a 10 here as well. Okay, so let me just see this. So that will be a 10 for you as well, because earth supports metal. Here it is here on the chart. Earth supports metal, so whenever there is an earth element in a month, that will be good for you. You will be well supported. And January happens to have the wood as well, which is your money. So for your day master was happy. You made some good money. And then February, the fire comes in. So wood remains, which is fantastic. That is your money. Making money in February is doing great. However, fire is what controls you. So fire represents your employer. Here it is here on the chart. Fire is what controls you. It's an unfavorable relationship here because it's also a relationship of exploitation. So you will be making money in February. However, it will come from either from employment, or it will come from the observation. Somebody will be above you and they'll be kind of monitoring you, what you're doing and how you're doing it. You will not be freewheeling in February, that's for sure. So for that reason, I'm giving you a 5 because of this relationship with the employer that is not fun to be in. However, on the other side, you will be actually making money. Now, it's very important here to notice that it's not the worst of destinies to be making money from employment. That's like a majority of people in the world are making their money in that way. And also you will be well sought after by employers. You will be needed. What you have to offer, your skills, will be very needed by employers. So if you happen to be looking for work, you will be actually very competitive, and you will be able to secure employment and to make good money. They'll be willing to offer a very big amount of money for your skills. Moving on to March, it's exactly the same picture. You'll be dealing with an employer and you will make money. Now, because you happen to be a young metal day master, you will do better in March because you're more compatible with the female energy of March. Okay, I know it doesn't matter whether you're a woman or a man, by the way. It's about the gender of the day master. The day master here is young metal, which makes you male in terms of the day master, right? It doesn't have to coincide with your real gender. So this male day master is always more compatible with the female, with the yin months. March is a yin month, and for that reason you will be very comfortable in March. You will be working for an employer, or somebody will be subcontracting you, so you will have a very visible boss there above you, monitoring you, controlling you, and trying to get as much out of you as possible. However, you will be very well paid. So it is a successful month. Actually, I'm gonna give this a 10 because it's not a bad situation at all. You'll be very favored there and very needed by the employer, and they'll be willing to pay good money for you. Moving on to April. April is a double earth, and I have said in previous videos I expect April to be one of the worst months of the year for everyone because it will be too much earth in the 4 pillars. We have a year of the dragon, which is earth, and we have April, which is a double earth. It's an earth dragon. So for that reason, I expect very big solar storms, solar flares that are in the X range, breaking down of communication, and natural disasters, all sorts of natural disasters, disasters by land, by sea, in every possible way. Also a lot of crime, military offenses. It's going to be a very unpleasant month for majority of the world. Now for you as a metal day master, you will be well supported, so it's not going to be that bad. The reason why I have given you -10 is because, again, I kept in mind that you are a dragon by day, which is earth, so you will be butting heads. You will be very competitive. You will have to. You will be competing. Look, your day master is a dragon, and it will be a very competitive month for you, and kind of no results. It will be just a month of consolidation for you. Whereas for some people, for many people, this will be a month actually of going down, things becoming much worse. For you, it will be simply a month of consolidation. You will have the support, but there is no money indicated here, there is no results indicated here, and certainly no ease. There is no ease in this relationship here. So I've given you a -10 for that earth clash, and for the lack of money as well. Moving on to May. May will be a much better month for everyone in the world, including for you. For you, I've given you 2020, one of the best months for you this year, because Snake is your employer, because Snake is fire, which is absolutely fine, nothing wrong with that, because they will also be very supportive towards you, which is quite unusual for an employer to be so supportive, but that's what you will encounter in May this year. Moving, I don't want to touch but anyway, I'm tempted to do that again. The fact that you're a dragon, it may kind of interfere here with the earth element of May. However, this is a female earth, so it's not going to be that bad actually to affect you a lot. So let me actually put 15 here for you instead of 20, and that is because of the slight interference there from the earth element with your dragon element. For all the rest of your day masters metal, young metal, who actually don't have earth in your day pillar, you'll be absolutely fine. You will be 20. Only this example here who has earth, they will have to compete with their peers in order to succeed. Moving on to June, the metal here conflicts with your metal. The two elements, when they're the same elements, it's never a favorable relationship, because in Chinese astrology the value is balance. They appreciate when there is a balance of elements, and when there is too much of the same element, that means imbalance. Now, what is metal in general? Metal in general is somebody who is very decisive. They make decisions very fast. They can be a bit sharp. They can be perceived by other people as a bit sharp, but actually depends in what field of work you're working. The metal people are very good surgeons. They're very good scientists. They think in very precise kind of terms. You cannot tolerate much vagueness and wishy-washy kind of long discussions. So be mindful that in June, that's exactly what June will bring to you, is what you already have in yourself, like sharpness and lack of patience, lack of tolerance towards others. So also look what is happening here. You've got the horse, which is a fire element, and so you will be experiencing conflicts at work, unfortunately, with your employer. Things will get very sharp and very argumentative there. with your employer. For that reason, I have given you 5 for the metal, and actually here for the employer, I'm actually giving you another 5. On the positive side, at least you haven't lost your employment yet, you're still on a job. On the negative side is that it's not going to be a good month in terms of constant conflicts. Lots of conflicts there on the cards for you because of the increase of metal energy and lack of tolerance. That's what metal is about. Metal just cuts very quickly what they don't like, and they don't appreciate when somebody is trying to face them with long explanations and stuff like that. They really hate that. So 0 patience, 0 tolerance, 0 vagueness. That's what you like, and that's what you're gonna be fighting for in June. Then we're moving on to July. Now the energy is changing here. It's becoming a metal sheep. Sheep is the earth element. So for the metal aspect of it, again, this sharpness continues, which is a bit too much. It's out of balance. So again, it's not going to be a great month. And the sheep here, the female sheep, is compatible with your wood, with your earth dragon that you've got there in your day pillar. And it's also very supportive to your metal element. So overall, it will be a month of support to you as a day master metal, especially because it is a female. The sheep is a female element, Yin element. However, it's not going to be great month because of the metal competition. And intolerance, very strong intolerance and arguments, vicious kind of arguments. Make sure it doesn't escalate into a violence, by the way. Very strong propensity. Metal also means knives and all of those weapons that are sharp. August is a water element, which is now your project. That's what you see here on the chart. Is whatever you look after, whatever you're developing, you're building, is represented by water. So for August, I've given it a 10 because that means that you'll be building something and you'll be developing something. I've given it at 5 for the metal because it's in competition with your metal element. It's out of balance. So there is no support here, there is no money, but at least you kind of be left a bit off the hook. There are no employers here monitoring you. So you will be developing something that you love, and it will be difficult. There will be no support for you here whatsoever in August. But at least you'll be doing something that you love. And then September is the same picture, exactly the same elements. The difference is that Rooster is a female element, female metal, and you're a male metal. So September will be slightly better. That's why I've given it a 10-10. You'll be looking after something. It will not be producing any returns for you just yet. And it will be too much competition with others, and a lot of intolerance and a lot of sharpness, so conflicts on the cards as well, but not as bad as in August. August will be worse for you. And then moving on to October, which is an earth element, dog. Earth supports you as a day master. However, it clashes with your dragon. So you will have a bit of both. You will have competition and you will have support at the same time. And wood represents your money. So suddenly in October, you will actually start making very good money. And in November, you will make money from your project, from what you're growing and from what you're building. Because wood is your money, and water is your projects that you're developing. So overall, let me cover December as well, and then we will make the conclusions. So in December, the employer comes back in the picture, and the employer will give you a project. So you'll be working on a project given by employer. So it's not a great month. It will be less favorable than November. November will be extremely favorable month. You will make a lot of money from your project that you're growing. So to conclude, for you, being a metal element, you're one of the luckiest element in 2024, because the year itself, the yearly pillar is very favorable to you, because the yearly pillar has a lot of wood in it. It's a wood dragon, and that's your money. And also the dragon is earth, so you're getting a lot of support, and also you're making a lot of money. And then to check how your months will progress, January will be fantastic, and then February and March you have dealings with employment, and you make a lot of money from your employment. So try to save it from in February and March, because April will be a difficult month. You will have a lot of support, but also a lot of competition. It will be a weird month for you. And also there will be disasters on a world scheme, on the big scale of events. There will be a lot of disasters, so you need to be prepared. You may actually have to offer support to someone, because you will be in a very strong position this year. So really look after your money here, because after that there is no money for some time. May, June will be difficult months, and then July as well will be a very difficult month. Then from August and September, at least you will be working on your own projects, so at least you're not going to be supervised and monitored and controlled and exploited by anyone, but the money is not here yet. And then October and November will be fantastic months for you, where you will be making very good money. October will be a bad month for everyone in 2024. It will be a month of natural disasters, wars, military offenses, a lot of conflict there between the dog and the dragon of the year. So again, if you're making money, you may be asked or required morally to help and support other people who are suffering in this month. And November will be the best month for you. You get 2020 in November, because of making money from a project that you're growing without any control from anyone. And then in December you're going back to your employer for one reason or another, or your employer is coming back. Maybe your employer was on a holiday before, or long-term absence or something, and then suddenly they're coming back in the picture. Okay, let me know how this forecast resonates with you in the comments below the video. Bye for now.